All right, I'll start the recap. Last session, you continued the battle with the hag in the ruined house. Undead came from everywhere. Later, you found out that the hag had a rune that could summon the undead, 10 souls, and she did that. And you all defeated all the undead and killed her. And then after some internal discussions, you all decided to release the souls from the rune. So Moses took the rune and bent it with pure strength. And as he did, it cracked the outside edge. And the souls, one by one, were released back to their final resting place. So, in doing that, Avandra, who is a goddess worshipped by Fae, appeared and expressed how that was such a good thing because she is one of the three pillars of the pantheon with Asmodeus. And those were, or the hag was an Asmodeus follower. They weren't the souls for Asmodeus. I guess technically they would be when the hex died, but they weren't. In other words, you didn't, make Asmodeus mad. They were 10 souls that the hag had that for a follower of Asmodeus, but it definitely helped Avandra. So she blessed the party and she did so in a manner that you are blessed for the next 24 hours from the time that she did that. And that was about 7 p.m. So till 7 p.m. tonight. And I say tonight because you did a long rest and it's now morning. But in any case, you were blessed through the evening. You decided to clear out the home that you were battling in and use that because it had a lit campfire. There was no changing, and you, for the most part, it was a very uneventful evening. Woke up in the morning, finished breakfast, and that's where we will pick up right now. Any questions?
Yeah, I think we were getting ready to head out, weren't we?
Awesome. Yeah,
Yep.
you guys were deciding on what you wanted to do for sure.
Were we trying to make our way to the centerpiece of the town?
Yeah, we
So
wanted
that
to
was
go
the
to the,
question. You had two quests. One was to get the candelabra from the town hall, which you can clearly see. It's a very prominent building, and I will reshare the map now. You guys are not out in the water as I have you there. This map isn't designed for these tokens, but it's just there for visual. You guys are currently in this little shack building right here, and that's where you were fighting. But from there, you can clearly see the town hall building right here. It, although is old and the vines are starting to grow up on it, is about the only intact building in the village. It's still in ruins, but it's just mostly intact, unlike all the rest are just rubble.
Should we try to make a stealthy approach, or is it pretty much early morning and it's probably not going to make a huge difference?
I mean, it's, the sun's coming up. I don't know that it'll make much of a difference. There's not a whole lot going on here in the village anyway.
I'm going to see if there's any smoke around, and then I say we head on up and we look for clues for the king too.
All right. So if you Moses, go ahead and give me a perception check for you looking around. It's fairly easy DC. So,
And we'll probably have Mr. Hoots, fly around and do his thing like before too.
he was doing that over the long rest as well. He didn't see a
Right.
whole lot of movement. You do not see any movement or smoke trails coming from the ground.
Should we, since it's not so far away, you guys want to try to stealth up and just in case we attract anything?
Yeah.
All right. Do we need just stealth rolls, or
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
we'll take our time then?
yeah, you're probably, I don't know, a couple hundred yards from the town hall at most. It's not very far. And again, this map is more just for visual, just so you know what the layout of the town is. We won't be moving on this map or anything, but you'll be heading toward the town hall. It's, like I said, it's a prominent building. You can tell, though, by the looks of it, that it is very clearly the town hall. One. Two, you can tell that most likely it was a building of of great importance to the people of Ornis, because most likely they probably gathered there to discuss things that were going to happen. You remember this village was being built in the hopes of becoming the settlement village, becoming a town or a city, a trading route. And the Duke lived in the town hall, as was described to you previously. So you can tell it was a very well kept building at one time. Now it's starting to go to ruins, but because it was so well kept, it's almost the only building still standing in the village right now.
Okay. And no, he was scanning horizon for smoke. There's any kind of activity that we can see on the roof or anything.
Yeah, you guys were doing that already, and you saw none.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to check it out a little bit closer when we get there.
Okay. You guys make your way. You're trying to be quiet, but I mean it's a village, so I mean it's nothing like walking in a town. You don't hear or see any other movement anywhere as you're moving along. My guess is you probably would have gone up against it along that wall and followed that up. Is that about right, or would you just go right up straight through the middle?
Yeah, I'd probably say close to the wall so we'd have some cover from
Right.
one end or the other.
I kind of
Yeah.
assumed that. Yep. Okay. So you do that. That's not a problem. You're walking quietly, and the whole way there, you're not seeing or hearing anything at all.
That's weird. Okay.
As you get closer to the building, obviously it's a very old building, partially ruined. Again, it was probably an important place before the village was abandoned. If its size and location in the center of the village is any indication, it was used daily and by a lot of people, so it's just this basically the center of town, so to speak. It's obviously seen its better days, but it is still standing. So
Cool.
So you get to the front and to the door. The door's still intact, and it's two big double doors like you would expect on a town hall. And it does look like there may be the same types of doors on each side as well. As you were approaching, you could tell that the three areas lead to the town hall, the three sections of town, so to speak. You are now in the eastern side of the town hall and at the double doors. What do you do?
Is there any windows close?
Yes.
Maybe peek in and see if there's anything
All right,
in.
perception roll.
Womp womp.
Well, yeah. No, you still see in. So, but you don't see any movement inside. The town hall so what you're looking at is a very huge main room. You can see the double doors from where you're at. You can see both other sets of double doors that I mentioned that are both on the north side and the south side of the building that lead to the other sections of town. And in the room are what looks like a bunch of just decayed, broken down furniture pieces, like chairs and stuff that are haphazardly just laying around. No semblance of any order at all. But they're all almost rotted to nothingness.
Okay. No movement, no like out of the ordinary
Nothing.
smells or anything. Okay.
Nothing at all.
I'm going to ask, did you see this chandelier
Candelabra, not sure.
or candelabra?
Okay. I guess
No, you didn't.
maybe hop in the window and walk over and see if the doors are locked from the
The
inside.
window's actually intact with glass.
Oh, okay. Not for that long.
Hey, knowing that we were going to go indoors and headed to do this, can my familiar be in the bat form from
Yeah,
this
yeah,
morning?
that's fine.
Okay.
When we replace, I'll just leave it as an L. That's fine. That's just for RP anyway. I have to look for a bat though, or you can I think, can you drag and drop them? I can't remember.
Let me see.
I think you might be able to drag and drop them onto the mat. I couldn't remember, to be honest. You might not be able to add things to the mat, though.
Doesn't seem to be working yet.
No, that's fine. I'll go to your character sheet. I forgot it's on there as your pets. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, too easy. All right, so what do you guys do?
I say we find a way into the building.
Yeah, I was gonna say another window that might be busted out.
I mean, you can go right through the double doors if you want, but
I'll have Hoots. Can Hoots look over the roof and see if a tree limb or something fell in, and we can get in through the roof?
sure. The bat flies up. Let's see what it sees.
The bat.
Yep. Yeah, so the bat flies up, tells you from up above that the roof looks in pretty good shape. It's not caved in. It looks like it's made of brick. If it would say brick, it might say stone.
Okay, thank you. Yep. Kiko would let the others know that that doesn't look like an option.
Can we check the door and see if it's locked?
You can. You reach to the handle, and there's like a latch, thumb latch. You press it down, and it open, or it seems like it's open. I mean, you didn't pull
Okay.
it open and say you opened it, but it feels like you could.
Maybe doesn't seem to be any obvious traps or anything, right?
No, if so, you probably, based on what you did, you would assume that if there was trapped, you would have probably set it off.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can push it in or pull it, whichever.
It would open out towards you.
Okay. Well, let's creak it open a little bit and kind of peek in, make sure nothing's immediately there, and maybe we can move on in.
Okay.
Kaboom!
No. You don't hear anything. But as you walk in, go ahead and everyone give me a perception check, just in case, because it's quieter in the building than it is outside, of course, because it's enclosed.
Ah, it was a 19.
Oh, Faye, sorry, almost forgot. Bear with me. Let me get over to her sheet.
Good one.
Perception. Wah, wah, wah. There it is. Oh, I did get. All right. So, Moses, you hear a faint wailing, almost moaning type noise somewhere on here on the first floor. You're not sure. You like barely heard something. Like, yep, nope. I heard something, that kind of thing.
Okay.
No one else seemed to hear it. They kind of blew you off, like, yeah, no, but
Yeah. I heard something. I know I did. Be on guard. Something moaned in there. I think an undead again.
You need to lay off that wacky weed, man.
That wasn't me. That was Faye.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. And nope, obviously I didn't hear it. So I will pull the hood over my head and knock an arrow and kind of walk in and be super stealthy.
Yeah, so all four of you and the bat are inside now. You get a chance to pull over your hood, pull your bow out, and as you do, you see this.
It's a puppy. Oh no, it's not.
The ghoul,
No,
right? Is that what the? No.
Like a ghost
it's a
or something.
ghostly figure.
Creepy.
And he says in a very disturbing, ghostly like tone, he says, or it says, I mean, you can tell it's a he by looking at him. Of course I can't find it when I need, he's warning you to leave this terrible place.
Is he speaking in common?
He is.
I'm trying to think. What's the name of Arnis's grandfather? I remember that. We come here in search of a candelabra from Arnis, or NR of Ornis.
All right. So you tell him basically the quest that you guys are on.
Yeah.
All right.
You could ask him if royalty has been through here.
So he was approaching you as he was warning you to leave this terrible place. And as you start describing why you're here, and you mention the candelabra and the name Anar, he stops, eyes wide, and a very solemn look goes over his face, very clear, and it's kind of hard to look at expressions on a ghost, but he is like frozen almost. He's still moving, so I mean he's incorporeal type, but he's just frozen in his movement, in so to speak. More in awe or astonished, maybe, that kind of thing of why you're here. Definitely looks sad. You can see he's going over memories, or you can tell that he would be going over memories at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so affected by those that his arms go limp. He starts turning and says, "Very well, follow me."
Oh. Nice. All right.
So he doesn't move very quickly. He's very
insight check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, there's not much to it, but let's.
Yeah, you think he is very, so you think he's very, very truthful, and you almost can tell that he is sad.
I think it's Valor, the grandfather.
Could be. Should ask him his name.
You?
What's your name?
What
Yeah.
is your name?
He says that his name is Duke Valor.
Ah.
And I have been trapped here in this place for a very, very long time.
How can we get your release?
Yeah.
I don't believe you can without destroying me, and I don't wish that. He as he's talking, obviously, he's walking you back to one of the back chambers, and as he turns the corner, you notice that it looks like it is a bedroom, maybe even his bedroom. He points into the bedroom and then at that point he says that the candelabra, He said, that is a family heirloom. I'm assuming this is going back to Anar, my grandson.
That's good. Yeah.
The candelabra you will find on my nightstand. Tell him I wish him the best. And he turns and he goes, disappears. As he's walking away.
Weird. Okay. Maybe call to him and see, are you sure there's nothing we can try to help you with?
No response.
Okay. Quick, loot the place.
So as you get to the door, you do in fact see a very well furnished bedroom with a candelabra on the nightstand.
Sweet. I guess maybe search the room for
Right?
any goodies and
Yeah.
any kind of traps or
Yeah,
anything.
no problem. So anybody that's going to search, go ahead and give me a perception roll in the tower, please.
I'm slowly working on it. I'm looking for my tap for the tower.
I had to move my maps.
Oh yeah, probably moved on the update. Probably, I don't know.
Mine's always hidden half the time.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was going to see if he wanted to jump back in the amulet here and see if we could get him somewhere else.
He wanted the new 10. No, he you can tell he's attached to this town hall in some way, personally.
Cool.
That doesn't actually surprise you from everything you've heard. All right. Oh, sorry. I always forget phase roll. Dang it.
Come on, Brian. It's not like you have anything else to do.
All right, I have all your rolls. You're each starting to search around. Faye and Sabin were over on one side of the bed, and they see on another. You would think it would be, in today's times, it would be like a makeup stand or something, like a little desk off to the side, but it was clearly with women's stuff all over it. There was a golden bracelet. There was a silver necklace with a pendant on it. On the other side of the bed, that's what you two found. You find that amongst other things that are rotted and, different beauty items that are no longer any good. Kiko and Moses were on the other side of the table. Kiko was looking at the candelabra, which is right on the nightstand. Moses noticed in one of the drawers, there was not a hidden compartment, but like a false back. But it was decayed enough where as soon as you opened the door, it fell open, that kind of thing. No search needed. And in there was a sack or, a small pouch with 8 turquoise and a couple platinum pieces, a lot of gold, a lot of silver pieces, and a lot of copper pieces. So it was a fairly large pouch in the back there. But in the drawer itself was a potion. You actually own one of these, and it has a red type liquid in it. And as you agitate it a little bit, it shimmers a little bit. And you have one just like it. So I'm going to identify that before I put it in your, if I can get it to identify. There it goes. And it's a potion of greater healing. I am dropping all those items I just mentioned in the party sheet, along with the candelabra. Candelabra is very finely made. You can tell why it's a family heirloom. Clearly a very expensive item. and quite heavy in comparison. So it might be pure gold for all you know.
Is that the one unidentified item in
It
the party
is,
sheet?
yeah. It should say. Let me look to see what it actually says. It just says candelabra on it.
No, I don't see candelabra on here. I only see unidentified. So I figured that's what that was.
Oh, hold on, let me look. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. They put the name in the wrong spot. Hold on, I can fix that. There you go. Now it should say candelabra, right?
Yeah.
They put the name, the non-ID name, in the non-ID notes. That doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't. So if you would have opened it up, you would have seen it just said candelabra. But
Oh,
I
okay.
changed that to golden candelabra because that's what it's gold. It's made of gold. There are no candles in it, though. However,
There is one now. There's stuff one in it. See if it lights.
the candelabra has 8 arms on it, though.
Mazel tov.
Yes, something like that. Yeah, maybe.
Let me see if I have. I think I have candles.
Yeah, Kiko's got 3 candles. And we could cut them in half and make 6.
I have
Maybe.
2, I think.
I thought I had candles. I remember buying something like that. Maybe it was a lamp and an oil.
Yep, I've got 6 candles too. So yeah, we can split them up.
So
Do
you
4
want to
each.
take some time and
Yeah, let's I assume the spirit's coming back, so maybe we can put them in there and light them up and see if anything happens.
And if we're taking any time, Kiko could do the ritual detect magic in the room too, and the stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would take that long anyway. So as you, whoever's holding it would know that it's going to take a full hour for you to actually attune to this item to even know. So it's almost like you would have to take a short rest to figure this thing out, and you could attune to the item. You definitely can tell that it's magical. Kiko's detect magic would then verify that it is in fact it shows magic, and then it also the potion of course lights up, but none of the other items, the bracelet or the necklace with the pendant or any of the gold or anything, does not show any magic.
Okay.
So do you take the whole hour and somebody attune to it?
I guys think it'd be worth doing it now. So anything happened when we lit it, or does it just give off light?
Oh, nothing happens when you light it. No, for sure
Okay.
not. No.
That was
I mean,
probably,
Yeah, I think.
I mean that's that's when you could tell that it required attunement at
okay.
that point, and then you would then in research, checking it out more, you realize, okay, yeah, it's definitely magical. We're missing a component, and that's the attunement part.
I'd say let's take time to do it since, that's an item that's here and we may be in this building and it may be useful here. It's probably
Yeah.
worth an hour.
Right. Yeah. So this is a very comfortable place to take a short rest for sure. You take the full hour. Who is the person that attunes to it? And do you have an attunement slot? That would be the 2 questions I would have.
I mean, I'll gladly do it, but I don't know that I'm going to be much use with it, I guess.
Does Faye have an attunement slot?
I don't know. I'm checking now.
Or Kiko? I was thinking, what about you, Kiko?
Yeah, Kiko has a slot. I think so based on this. Equipment, there's the A, and I've got 1 out of 3.
Right. Yep, that's correct. And that's where Faye's at too. Only has one of 3. So
If we knew what it did, then
Where
I
are
don't
you
think I
saying?
get. I have an attunement slot.
You do not, or you do?
I don't know if I do
Oh, you
Yeah, where do we find that?
on the inventory tab?
on the inventory. Oh, okay.
Yeah, on
I'll
the
look on
inventory
there.
tab, there's a space between location and weight.
Oh, A03. Yeah, I don't have anything
Okay,
attuned.
so you could have attuned to it as well then. I
Do I have to attune to my boots of elven kind?
if it's an attunement availability, then should be a place for you to check.
No. Okay.
Cool. All right.
So what's the answer? So since all of you have the ability to, who actually does it?
Well, if nobody else wants to, I'll do it just so we know what it is.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All right, I'll do it. I'll spend some time with it.
Okay. So Savin, you spend the hour. The rest of the group. Kiko was casting his ritual for the first 15 minutes. Validated that in fact it is gold. Gold. It's that it was gold. Yeah. No, that it's magical. And it gives off a. Bear with me here. This is always the hardest part with items.
Searing pain.
No.
Good.
It gives off an enchantment type school of magic from your detect magic. The detect magic tells you whether it's magical and in what school of magic it comes from. Enchantment would be the one that you mostly get from it. After the hour, Savin, you as soon as you bind yourself or attune yourself to it, with the candles lit, you can feel the magic just surround the room.
Nice.
Everyone roll me. Trying to think of what that would be. Bear with me. I know you all know. You'll know that it's happening. Not species, Brian. Spells. All right, so everyone make a charisma saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, why didn't I get the +4 for the blessing?
Why didn't you, or did you? Oh,
Yeah.
that's because you did a charisma check, not a save. So go ahead and read.
Oh, how do you do the save? I'm sorry.
It's on the. You went on the left side. If you go to the right side, the saves are on the right.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. So you all save. But immediately, Moses, you know exactly what it is. The candelabra is giving off a zone of truth.
Oh,
Hell, stuff out the
Emanating
candles
from
quick.
And you can immediately tell, and I'll get and identify it now, that as long as you're within the radius of the candelabra, you are in that zone of truth. You all saved, though, so you are fully aware. Now, you still have to speak the truth, but you're all within that area. And it seems that as long as the candles are lit, that zone of truth is there.
Savin, your breath stinks, and you need to change them drawers out fast.
I'm sorry, man. But I don't like your haircut either. I'll start blowing out the candles.
Yeah, as soon as you blow out the first candle, the spell drops.
We like each other again. I had to blow him out quick before Faye started giving away secrets or something.
Right. So I've
Good to have in a
I've
business meeting,
identified
though.
the
grab
candelabra
it.
now in the party sheet. And Savin, you are attuned to it. You don't feel like it's cursed in any way, but you feel like you could probably unattune to it at any time.
Okay. Well, I'll stick it. It's pretty big though, right? Heavy.
Oh, it is for sure. It'll fit your backpack.
Okay.
We got the bag of, Faye's got a bag of holding,
Correct.
but,
It would fit in there too easily.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put it in the bag. I'll just put a bag of holding on location.
Okay.
if we have any interrogations to do, though, that's going to come in handy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So Moses, you knew right away because that's a spell you will be able to cast or can cast,
Okay.
depending on what.
Oh,
Yeah. You get that spell, so you recognized it right away.
okay.
Trying to remember. I think it's a second level spell, or maybe third level. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't have any second level yet.
Oh,
So,
so it's probably a second level spell. You get it very soon though. But it'd be one that you would be practicing, that kind of thing, and you've seen it cast before, that kind of thing.
So that when Kiko did the ritual, did that other potion that we don't know what it is give off any kind of identify or?
No, it won't identify it, but the other one I can describe to you again.
Because we know one's a.
It's a transparent
healing.
liquid and has it looks like a sliver of something floating around in it.
Ah, that's right.
I don't believe any of you have seen anything like this before.
Yeah, probably not. Cool. All right.
Now, during that hour, if somebody else wanted, other than Kiko or Savin, wanted to try to see if they could figure out what it was, I mean, you could for sure do that. I mean, you just spend an hour, so I'm okay with retconning that.
Okay. Either that, or if you guys want to maybe search the place while we're doing it.
no search.
Okay, you want to search the rest of the building during that hour rather than identify that?
Yeah, probably. Or do you guys want to split the party, or just kind of wait and go all at once?
Yeah, let's stay together.
Yeah, let's stay together.
Okay. So I guess at that point, Moses and/or Faye could have identified that item. Do either of you do that?
I'll do it.
Okay. So you spend the hour just like dip your finger in it, taste it, see if it changes you in any way, that kind of thing. That's how you would basically identify potions. Anyway, so you go through that time of trying to figure it out, and you realize that you have a potion of stone giant strength. And I
Nice.
identified that.
Awesome.
But about halfway through, you're figuring it out. You realize the sliver of something floating in it is actually the toenail of said giant.
Ew.
That is the
Yum.
the main component of it.
Okay.
That's nasty, but useful.
Yeah.
Right. That's what they are. So
That's hilarious.
yeah.
I want to take that. Can I have the? Is it okay if I take that for my inventory, guys?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, it would make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I think you'll probably be using it more than we would.
Oh, I can't remember what it brings your strength to, but it's some ungodly number like 25 or something.
Hulk smash.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, after the hour, I guess we'll pop up and we can start exploring the building a little bit. Or do you guys want to make a beeline back and deliver the candelabra, or do we want to get on the trail of the king?
Let's get on the trail of the king. I think.
Yeah, that's probably
I don't want
easier.
to. I don't want to like leave and then come back. So
Makes sense.
All right, so tell me what you guys do. So right now, you're in the main bedchamber of Duke Valor. You did search that completely and found the items that I've already given you. What do you do now? You just spent an hour here and did a short rest.
Any
Did anybody cast anything at all?
paintings or anything like that?
Not
It might be-
worth. No, too much. Too much of the stuff's in ruins.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So no other like
so the answer is yes. You see all those other things, but it's all decayed and just ruined.
okay. Well, other than that pouch we found, is there any like personal stuff that we
stores or-
could deliver to the family or?
No, like I had said, the other items you found besides like the gold bracelet and all that, you found, but Anars was very specific in that he stated he wanted just the candelabra and you could keep everything else. He specifically said that.
Okay.
There was no other items other than the heirloom that he wanted.
Perfect. Okay. Well, let's explore the rest of the town hall then.
yeah.
All right, perceptions checked from everybody. Moses with the nat 20.
Hey, a natural 2.
Well, you guys do a very thorough search. You find that mostly what you find is a bunch of broken, decayed furniture. Honestly, that's the most of what you find. Some of the rooms are in better shape than others. There's one other bedroom, and then the rest are like office spaces and a smaller meeting area with a table in it. The table looks like it's okay. But you find nothing else of value. You would guess that you probably could sell the furniture, but getting it back to the actual town of Denacha would be like almost impossible without a
Did we-
cart.
Drink the toenail. Drink the toenail.
Right.
Did we find any clues for the king?
What you did find with that nat 20 is that this place is very, very dusty. And then as you're walking, you are leaving behind footprints. And there are no others in this building other than the ones you all were making. But that leads you to realize that maybe you need to look for footprints in other places.
Yeah.
Other than this building. So that's what you got out of your nat 20.
Okay. Good. That's good.
Well, I say we move out. It's still early morning at this point, I guess. But
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you've only been hour and a half at the most, if that.
well, I guess we can move out and start looking for signs of the king and footprints and all that good stuff.
All right. So as you step out of the building, you feel a light drizzle coming on, and it starts to rain. Natural thing, but it just today happens to be the day that it's raining. So after you go out, where do you go in relationship to the town hall to start looking?
Is there any other building that's
It's preserved.
preserved a bit?
No, not enough to be. Yeah, all the rest are little shacks everywhere, like the one you had with the hag.
Okay.
Nothing very substantial. Again, this was just a village. It didn't quite get to a settlement or a town. So all these other buildings you see around are really just foundations with a little bit of stone rubble on them. So you
Okay.
can see pretty clearly, other than the wall, even the wall's breaking down a little bit, but you can see for the most part everywhere. There's a
Okay.
few buildings that are actually buildings, and as you look at them, it's like 2 of the 4 walls are still up, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Nothing
Do I see-
that could be hiding or even imprisoning the king inside the actual village.
And we didn't
Maybe-
find a basement or anything in the building we were in, did we?
No, there's no. With this being a village, you doubt there's any places that are as established that would have a basement. Even this town hall building doesn't have a basement, and you can tell that by the way it's built.
Okay.
Okay.
Chico,
What?
you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe start looking for tracks, and I don't know
Yeah.
if the bat will do much for us in the scanning or scoping, I guess, at this point.
And I don't recall, is this on this map? Are these buildings over here really flooded and this one sticking up above the water some?
Yeah, but none, it's all they're all in ruins. All these buildings look like they might have been like fisheries or something like that. It's nothing, and this is the edge of the the lake for the vast marsh. But no, none of those buildings are actually standing as well. Although they do depict on the map that they are, it very clearly describes in the story entries that none of the other buildings other than the town hall are complete.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, since we came up from the, I don't see a compass on this, but I'm going to say from the
You came from the west.
west, yeah, and we skirted that wall. I say we go.
You came up somewhere up in this area, up in here.
Oh, so we
Way up-
already.
way up there, and you went along the north side to get. So you went. If you remember, you came in and you followed along this way to get to the outer.
Okay.
In the woods, though, and then you were somewhere over in here, getting ready to do a short or a long rest when you noticed the movement here, and you went to investigate that.
Yeah, and then when we came back up, skirting that wall this morning. So
Yeah, you
I say
skirted
we-
along this side of the wall, though.
yeah, so
So you've only walked along the northern edge of the woods is really all you checked. And even then you weren't checking for anything like footprints or anything like that at the time. And, I didn't, either your perception rolls were too low or, that kind of thing that it would have been brought up.
Well, I mean, we can spend some time in the village here looking around because obviously there's not a whole lot going on with it except for maybe a random passing thing. But yeah, I mean, we can kind of skirt the walls, the X, and then kind of look through some of the buildings that if there's any actually standing structure that could hold something, I guess. But mostly looking for tracks or
Right.
horses or just any kind of
Correct,
creatures,
yep.
maybe.
All right.
And we
so
got
So
a
why don't we,
blessing,
like-
so we should probably use it, I guess, for perception rolls or stuff.
Yeah. So as you're walking through the areas of the town here, you don't see footprints at all, other than the ones you all are making right now. Now you do find, obviously you saw footprints all around here from where you were all battling, but that's it. It's almost like nothing came through this area.
Okay, well, I guess we could always skirt out of here and get back to the main trail we were on
And that
before,
would be back that way.
right? And see if we can pick up anything over there.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Within 5-10 minutes, you get to the other side of the village, and you get over to the main thoroughfare there. Everyone give me a perception roll. DC is going to be really low. At this point, it's almost a heavy rain.
No blessing.
Yeah, there's
God, I
no
can't-
blessing on the check.
Yeah, I can't roll over a 2 today.
Kiko and Moses, both of you almost immediately spot humanoid, almost look booted humanoid tracks heading on a obscure trail to the south, just outside of the village. Probably an eighth of a mile before the approach to the village. There's a little obscure trail that heads south, and you see multiple humanoid booted prints that are more highlighted now because they're now filling with water, so they stand out even easier.
Nice.
Sabin and Faye both completely missed them, walking too fast or arguing amongst themselves or whatever they were doing. You know, they
Showing her my amulet.
right.
Look at the skulls.
All right, so you clearly find a trail that's heading south with humanoid, fairly fresh humanoid tracks too. At that, I mean, they weren't made since it started raining, but you could tell that the heavy rain now is starting to fill them up, making it very easy to see where they're at now. And that might be how you missed them initially.
I say we follow them. Look, we've got a trail going this way. How many sets of tracks do I see? Hill to hill. And
You're counting at least three
Okay.
sets. You're not really sure. There's multiples, but you're thinking at least three.
There's at least 3.
Are they like footprints or like boot prints or
Booted prints. Yeah.
booted? Okay.
Booted.
Yeah, you can tell they're humanoid, but they're booted.
Okay. Could be a good clue.
So clearly not like zombie, which is or skeletons, which most of those do not have boots on, or haven't
Right.
had in your dealings with them.
Yeah, let's see if we can follow them up.
Nico, you with us?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
I heard we're following the trail.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
boots.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see if we can follow them. There's no way to tell how old they are, though, right?
Days. Not.
Okay,
I
that's
wouldn't
not
say weeks.
horrible.
You know, they're older. They're not from this morning or last night. Let me put it that way.
Okay, perfect.
That's without a check. You can,
I try not to disturb them too much, but yeah, let's see if we can follow them.
All right. So as you start traveling south, you travel for just a few minutes by foot. The trail gets more prominent and less obscure like it was. You hear the faint sounds of chanting.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
The heavy rain has now soaked your clothes as you approach the place where the chanting originates. After a while, you reach the gates of an old graveyard. So,
Is the chanting in a specific language or?
unable to tell from this distance,
Okay.
you just hear the faint chanting in the background.
I think I'll have the bat go up and look
Yeah.
from above.
Okay?
Might be time for some stealth checks too.
Getting a javelin ready.
All right. Sabin, let me see what.
I'm gonna pull my hood up and try to disappear in there.
So you can tell that it seems like there's a building just inside the graveyard to the left. Inside, you believe that might be where the chanting's coming from.
Okay. And it's about what, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Probably, if that. I will see if I can get up. I'm assuming this is a door there.
Bear with me. Hold on. I don't see an arrow. Oh, hold on. I can turn that off too. Hold on. Give me a second though.
No worries.
Thought I did this already. Ugh. Oh, there it is. Good. Try that again. All right, I just took off token lock. Gonna move us over into that particular view. And you're not in combat yet, but I want everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Talk about being pessimistic.
Right?
No. I want to use an inspiration and do my initiative again.
Go. Feel free to go ahead.
I know it's probably bad to do that for initiative, but that's better. I have a bad thing with these guys chanting. I'm feeling like it's gonna.
Yeah, so I mean, technically you've all gotten to the edge of the I'll move everybody up just in the same order that you approached. You get to about here, and you can tell that the chanting's coming from that building. That's when Savin notices what he believes to be a window, but it's like a stained glass window type thing you would see in a church. And it does not look like you can see through it. It's got a design on it of some sort that doesn't allow it lets the light through, but it doesn't allow you to peer in at all. Yeah, you could have gone up to it, and that's what you would have realized then. Even trying to squint through it, you can make out maybe an obscure highlight of a person inside, but you're not really sure. You know what I mean?
Any kind of movement. I guess that would be it.
Yeah. So you see the light flickering, that kind of thing. You see inside, you would see multiple different humanoid figures.
All right, well, I'll kind of wave to the party and point in there, and just maybe throw up a couple fingers to see, how many might be in there. Type of
Yeah, you don't know that.
educated guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could. There's no way you would know that.
Okay. Well, I'll just point in, and I don't know. Maybe I could around the building. I don't see any other kind of windows or anything. Is it a one-story?
It is a one-story building, and as you approach, you could tell it was incorporated into the wall around the graveyard. And the only doors you saw are the ones that you're basically in front of now, and then the one whoever that is pointing to the main door to the building. Yes.
Okay.
You can see there's a trail that leads right up to it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We could see that.
Yeah, you could. That's because the gate is laying down on the ground. It's not closed, and you can clearly see into. You should be able to see almost the whole map. Is that correct?
Yeah.
But you just can't see into the building. Is that correct?
I just like numbers and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I see room walls and room numbers.
Inside the building?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could see all the way in. Oops. I thought I had walls on this thing.
quickly
Quick
take notes.
screenshot.
No, you're good. There is a wall around that.
We all have X-ray vision now.
So let me ask you: do you see the numbers
Yeah.
inside that big room to the north?
And the letters too.
Yeah, there's a
You
there's like
can't
a
tell them we see the B
icon.
letter circles.
Oh, okay.
And the number 7?
Yeah, if you see all that, so wait a minute, maybe.
And the cultists
No.
and the monster that they're summoning.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Much
And now we're
better.
dark.
I'm blind.
What a jet, man.
It's the daytime. We could see better than
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna fix that. It was all turned off. I didn't realize it was all turned off. So lighting, ambient lighting. It is sunlight. There you go. Much better
Okay.
now. Sorry. Now that's what you should see. It doesn't matter that you saw it anyway. It doesn't reveal anything that I'm worried about.
Yeah. Well, I think we can try and go in this door. Let's go in this door. 7, come this way.
I was
All
thinking
right.
about climbing up on the roof and
So
seeing if there's.
Moses, as soon as you get into and you're stepping across the iron gate that's laying on the ground,
Well, I'm just looking over it. I'm not.
yeah, you're right there. So as soon as
Okay.
as soon as you get, I mean, it's wide open. You are now in the doorway, so to speak, even though you're on the
Yeah.
other side. So you could very easily duck behind it if you needed to. But then
Uh-huh.
at that point, you would see the rest of the graveyard. And
Yeah.
I am going to start identifying and showing you what you see.
Oh, okay. I just was going to go look at the door since I could see it before. Oh, no.
Making sure I didn't forget any. So what I'm thinking you should see is 4 creatures, one in front of each of the tombs. Does that look right to you?
I'm only seeing 2 of them in front of the tombs. I can see the 3rd tomb, but I don't see the 4th tomb based on my angle.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's over to the right, I can't see it.
Okay. Yeah, there's clearly 4 tombs.
Okay.
One down here
Yeah, that's the one I can't see based on my angle.
and one
So-
over here. So you would be able to see it. The trees
Okay.
are blocking it, although it shouldn't be.
Okay.
Because the tomb goes high enough that you would know that the buildings are there. There's one here. There's one right in front of you, and then the
Yeah.
one up here.
Yeah.
And you hear, as soon as you get to the edge, you hear the moaning coming in 4 different directions. So that's how I'm gonna tell you. You know there's 4. Okay.
Okay. I'm like, we've got undead up here, guys.
Right. So at that point, you would have drawn your sword. You would have done whatever you need. I mean, you know that you're.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've got my javelin at the ready already.
How tall is the wall?
I
Probably 10 to 12 foot tall stone wall.
Okay, I'm
Fairly
gonna see if I
thin.
can scale it and then like kind of straddle it up next to the building here.
Oh, so like right here up in this corner.
See anything now? But
Yeah, I think you probably could. I mean, yes, it's a wall there. But I'm gonna wait till your turn to do that though, okay?
Okay. Whoop.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yep, wherever you were. We're gonna start at the top, and that's the bat, because the bat would have been up in the air, and then you all would have seen this anyway, that kind of thing. All right, so good, Kiko, put the bat where you think it would have been, and how high up in the air it would have been, and I would have described the same thing that Moses would have saw as he walked up to the edge anyway. You are not none of you are being threatened at this point, but you're aware that there's something inside the graveyard.
Okay.
That's kind of why I had you roll initiative. There was no way around you going through there, so.
I think he would have been right there with me, you know, unless he was out ahead of us scouting and we really didn't.
Oh, I thought you had said when you first walked up, you said something about sending him up to look around as you saw the outskirts. But I mean, at that point, I didn't have line of sight on, so I didn't know you could see the whole map. But so
I did, but we didn't kind of go down that path.
that's
So, I
fine,
mean, okay, so
I'll give
put
you the
him,
opportunity to do
okay.
that if you want.
okay. I got to check his movement real quick.
Yeah,
So-
25 or 30. Light, maybe.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd have him dash. Although if we weren't in combat, I would have him just go, you know, kind of like,
Yeah,
you know,
weren't
fly
in
around.
combat at all. So, but as soon as he goes over the wall, he would have noticed the four, and he would have telepathically told you that there was 4 undead walking in the graveyard. And that's about the same time Moses walked up to the edge. You all found out about the same time. You know, that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I guess he'll come over this way,
Okay.
and
As he flies closer there, that door is open. He sees other skeletal figures inside. So that he just flew over a skeleton to get there. And then he would have seen additional skeletons that were animated inside the building as he flew up and perched up on top of the building.
oh boy. Okay.
And
Okay.
And he would have told you that.
Okay, Kiko will share that with the party. And, you know, the direction that the bat went, so they know that to go in and south is where the bat is. We don't have a name for him so much, do we?
No. What's the name of the bat from Sesame Street? I forget what it was. One with the
Batty
guy.
McBats.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's what he'll do.
All right, what does Kiko do now? Now that he's aware of that and he sees Moses get his spear even more ready than what it was. He gets into a fighting stance. You know right away that something's going on. Yeah, so I can tell from where you're standing, you can see at least 3 of them from right now.
Yeah, I like where he is there.
Okay.
Let me see. I might.
There's
And they're chanting, right?
Say again?
And they're chanting.
These things are not. The chanting is coming from inside this building.
Oh, okay. My
That
bad.
Savin noticed that there was figures inside the building. There were more humanoid. These are clearly undead. What you see is I don't remember whether you fought these creatures before or not. Let me look here.
I don't remember fighting a white.
I don't have an image of them, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't have an image, but there's 2 whites, 3 whites, and a skeleton that you can see right now. And you know there's a couple more skeletons inside the southern building. But these things are definitely not chanting or other than making a moaning type noise. Skeletons are not making any noise at all. Well, clickety clickety maybe.
You guys want to take these guys out or go into the building?
Yeah, I have a bad feeling they'll probably follow us in anyway, but as we're not
Yeah,
making
but
a
if
whole
we
lot
can
of
get-
noise.
I can stand in the door, and then you guys can take pot shots at them if we go that way from behind me.
Savin did see humanoid creatures just inside the main area there. I mean, he couldn't make out exactly how many or anything like that, but he could tell that there was movement inside too, and that's where the chanting's coming from.
Yeah, the chanting seems like the biggest threat.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
Maybe go around the building. Maybe there's some way in besides this door right here.
You came from the north, headed south, and you did not see any as you approached the wall.
Okay.
So that's what you would have come down further in looking, and then you saw this gate, and that's when I introduced the whole map to you.
Gotcha.
All right. I guess I use 20 to get where I am. I think. I think
Yeah,
so.
I think you're yeah.
Okay. Let me do 25, 30.
Okay. As soon as you come into the graveyard, as soon as you step foot that first 5-foot step, every one of these wights and skeletons turn to you and they start heading your direction. You can still do what you did, but as soon as you entered the graveyard, they were somehow aware of your presence in some way. And then when you got to the next step, where I think you said here, I can't remember which one you went to.
Well, if I knew that in the first step, I may just stop right there.
Okay.
I may not take my next one.
Yeah. And that's up to you. So it's not like they turned and dashed toward you, but you could tell that they were, as soon as you stepped in, they turned, and they're going to be headed your direction on their turn. You can tell that. And then you also noticed movement right here, and it looks like some type of, for lack of better terms, trapdoor flips open. You don't see anything come out yet, but something clearly flipped that trapdoor open.
Okay.
And so none of them are taking turns or doing anything. And there's no movements. There's no nothing. But they're doing enough movement that you're aware of what's happening.
All right. I'm going to attack. And I'm going to attack. I guess I'm going to do this one up here in the north.
All right. Yep. You see clearly. The little stars are statues. So they would provide maybe a negative 2 if it was in your direct line of sight, unless you're right up adjacent with it. You know what I mean? So the statues are like pot marked around the graveyard that just they could become a problem if it wrong angles is all.
Okay, and I've got that sharpshooter, so I think they won't bug me. But
Okay, yep, you're correct. That's correct.
But the others, it's going to be a problem.
That's partial cover, which is -2. But since you ignore that, you're not going to worry about them.
Okay, all right. Let me move along and get this spell going. I'll do. Shoot. Magic missile. Yeah, first level. Okay, all right. I'm gonna do magic missile.
Yeah, you see he's taking that damage for sure.
Okay, and I move my turn.
Okay. All right, so this one starts shambling his way over there. He walks around these grave sites, that kind of thing, and coming down the trail. That's his full movement to there, but he's going to dash to here. Let me see whether he goes there in the next square. Yep, that's what I thought. So he moves up to Moses, and he dashed to get there, Moses. Faye. 100 feet. No, she could see all of it, so she would take a step this way. Oh, that's right. You guys are already blessed, so she wouldn't redo that. Sorry. She'll touch 120. She puts out her hand, and you see this spectral hand come out of her hand and head toward this white all the way to the east there. That
Hey.
hits.
Dang. 29.
Ooh.
It partially resisted that.
Oh.
All right. And she would step back then. All she did was she stepped up behind you, Moses, so that way you two didn't impose disadvantage on her attack, and then just so she could, basically put her arm over your shoulder and cast it, and she stepped back. But she then said that it resisted some of her magic, so that'll end her turn. Moses, you're up with a skeleton right in front of you.
And dropping the javelin and smashing him with my hammer, and pulling it from my belt and uppercut. Blam, right into his face.
Okay, yep, easily done.
I targeted him, but it's not showing if I hit him or not. Must be
Why?
doing some-
So it missed, but why is it not showing? I'm not sure why. Did they update a setting that I'm not aware of? Let me double check real quick. Bear with me. I didn't turn anything off. So it did. I see it. So here, let me. I can't.
Okay.
So that's me showing it, but that does. I don't want to have to do that. I don't know why. That is really weird. Show all with. Show results to players on.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm on another computer or something like that.
That shouldn't matter. And you did target him. I don't want to slow down stuff too much, but if you guys aren't going to see any of the rolls, I'd rather you guys.
And I don't see any of no one's in the combat tracker. Is that just me, or does everybody else? Do you guys see the bad guys in the combat tracker?
No, I don't see any.
Just us.
Oh,
Enemy.
that's why it's. Thank you. You figured it out for me. I didn't make.
Huh.
So those 4 need to be visible. I didn't make them visible. That's all it is.
Okay.
All right, so bear with me here. Now you see it, right?
Yeah, it popped it
So I
in.
just dropped it back on it. It's because I have him invisible. So if you attack an invisible creature, I'm the only one that gets to know whether you hit or miss.
Ah, I gotcha.
And that makes sense. I just forgot to make them visible as we went. And with Faye, it didn't matter because I can see it anyway. So I will fix that as you guys are going. Sorry about that.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hit him with the shield. It's a hit. Okay. And then what I want to do is I kind of want to position myself. I'm not breaking contact. I'm just positioning myself to this side of him.
Oh yeah,
between.
you can. So
Yeah.
you can go all the way around him as long as you don't go through his space, which you didn't have to do.
Okay.
So you could actually get on this side if you wanted to, without
Okay.
provoking. I mean, you have enough movement to do that, so it's not a big
Let's
deal.
do that then.
Yep. And obviously, he is fighting with you as you do that, so he is now still fighting you melee. It's not like you're behind him or anything like that. So
Yeah. And then that's it for me.
I think I have all 4 identified and shown now.
Yeah, I see them all in there now.
Moses, you see, and Kiko, you see, something come up out of the trap door. Moves 30 feet to there. That's his movement. And he shambles his way toward you all. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gets to there, and that is his dash to get there. Another skeleton comes out of the building, and he's moving. He's already started moving as he comes through. Gets to there with his movement, and he too dashes. And he gets to there in melee with you. That is his action, was dash. White 13. He's already visible, I think. Yep.
Dang, I go last.
So he dashes to there, not even able to get the whole way. Another ghoul emerges from the trap door, and then he too used up his movement to get to there, but he is dashing as well. 5. And he gets to there. All right, he is going to move to here. And you see he's got a longbow out, and he is going to fire at Kiko. He would have moved, so he does not have the statue in the way. So let me verify that that's enough. 5, 15, 20, 20, 30 foot to there. So that's good. He fires longbow attack. And it sticks in the door behind you, Kiko.
Yay.
Savin, you are up.
All right.
You hear a
So
bunch of commotion, but it's just on the other side of the wall.
I'm going to try to scale up this wall right here.
Okay? So 10 feet of movement to get to that corner we talked about, which will be just above Kiko. Well, on that
Yeah,
corner. Yep.
I can't see
Hold
anybody.
on, I'm
So
going to move you so you're halfway on both two squares.
okay, there we go. All right.
There we go.
Dang, they're all over the place. Okay, so how tall? You said it was like 12 feet tall.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I mean, I only charged you 10 feet of movement to get to the top, but I mean, that's what you do, so there's no reason why you couldn't have climbed it.
Okay. Um.
So there's a skeleton just to your south, a skeleton just to the other. Yep. Okay. Yep. One on the
Yeah, I'm
other.
gonna target him and zip a arrow by Kiko and stick it in him. Hopefully I'll get.
Okay.
Will it get advantage on this one since he's in
No.
combat with?
No.
Nope. Okay.
No. You would get sneak attack if you hit him.
Yeah, if we hit him. Okay. But we'll give it a shot here. Maybe the bless will help.
It did actually. So it hits. So go ahead and click on your sneak attack and roll your damage.
It's not horrible.
Right. And it kills him. Oh,
But not by enough.
no, it killed him. I was thinking you would have noticed that he resisted some, but he didn't resist any. You have a magic bow? I forgot.
I do.
Oh, that's
Plus
why.
one.
Okay, yeah. Nope. That's why it didn't resist. Sorry.
Awesome. That's why I was so desperate to get one.
No, you're good. So yeah, your arrow hits home, and that skeleton is just drops to a pile of bones.
Okay. I will. No, it's not like I can hide or anything. How tall is the roof on the building from the wall?
Probably another 20 feet up. Cathedral type.
Okay.
Tall.
Is there a good perch up there? Maybe.
No, you'd have a hard time scaling it unless you have a climb speed. There's no ladders. There's no nothing. It's just sheer wall.
Okay.
I mean, if you have that ability, like a feat or something, then you would be able to do it if you had a climb speed. But without a climb speed, you would need a rope or a ladder or something to get that tall.
Yeah, nothing other than acrobatics. So, okay, I will. I'll just pass my turn then.
Okay. All right, so you see another skeleton emerge. He's able to get to there dashing.
Okay.
Another ghoul emerges from the trapdoor. And he is coming around the statue. He gets to there dashing. So you're seeing a very large number of undead heading your way. Wait a minute. How's this one? Hold on. I must have messed up. How did this one go already? All right. I'm going to switch these guys out because that guy, where did he come from? Way up there. And he dashed to get there. I'm just going to switch these guys out. He would have come down from up the top. I switched him up by accident. I don't know how I did that, but he was a visible one. And this guy hasn't gone yet, so I moved him where he's supposed to be. So all I do is switch the tokens. So they still came from where they came from. So what's he do? -2. Longbow attack. You see a arrow get flying over top your head, Moses, but you see a second arrow come flying toward you as well. Oh, and he manages to get through.
Ouch.
And it does 11 points of damage to you.
Yikes. Oh. Five, 10, and he dashes to here. Another ghoul. Got an army of them.
Yep. Fatty. McFatty.
Who you calling fat?
That's what Kiko named him. Fatty McFatty. He was perched up, and he's like basically telling you as each skeleton came running out. Looks like there was 3 or 4 of them.
Wonder if everybody in there chanting has an amulet.
Right?
Starting to add up.
Yeah, you don't. Okay, so you said it as a joke, but the reality of it is you don't think that the hag has anything to do with these folks, nor do you think that they wanted anything to do with the hag.
Right, exactly.
So you think these are just undead because it's a graveyard?
Yeah, we seem to run into a bunch of those.
Yeah.
I like it. Kiko, are you here, or did you have to step away again? He may have stepped away. Let's take a 5-minute bio break. How's that? Perfect.
And I will put a
Great.
vote
Yeah.
in chat. That way everybody knows.
I'll be back shortly, guys.
Okay.
Kiko had to step away, so I'm going to be running his character as well.
I'm back.
Oh, perfect timing. All right, cool. We're on stream, and we are back with top of the round, and Batty McFatty is up.
Get him, fatty.
I kind of like that name. So I guess I still have my character, I think. Okay,
Yeah,
I was just making sure.
I could pull it without. I usually pull it without taking ownership.
Okay, just getting caught up on where stuff is. Oh, poor Moses. So I guess he's happy with the situation, depending on how you look at it. Ghoul. Man, lots of ghouls. Yikes. And a white. Okay, I guess Kiko's going to target the white.
The good news, the skeleton that was next to you was taken out by an arrow from Savin.
I know. I did see that because I glanced up and I'm like, holy moly! I'm I'm no longer in melee. Let me do ice knife on the white and see if I can damage those dudes around him. It never works well for me, but I got to try it since the situation's set up.
You do know that Faye casted Chill Touch, necrotic damage on a white, and it took 0 damage.
Okay. Okay, so it's not necrotic. I think it's
No,
cold.
that's fine. Yeah, I'm just letting you
Okay, and
know.
as long as it's magic, I'm hoping it works.
Right. I'm just letting you know that. Yeah,
Stay away from necrotic.
right.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, so, well, I say I have that. Let's see.
You had Ice Knife before.
Oh, I do. I see it. I've got it. Okay, so here I go. Oh my, shoot. What'd I roll first?
22 hits.
Okay. And then I do the damage for that.
6 points. It did not resist.
Oh, good. Okay. And then I do, everybody has to do a dexterity save. So I'm going to push that, right? No, I have to select the other guys now?
Yeah, was anybody within 5 feet of him or something?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and select the other ones.
And then I'm going to hit the saving throw button.
Okay, should roll 4, right?
Uh-huh.
It did. 2 failures, 2 successes.
And then I'm going to roll damage for that.
Okay, good.
Ooh, nice.
And it took that too.
That's the first time that spell's worked for me since I've had this character.
Worked pretty well too.
Okay.
The bat did all that, right? No, that was Kiko's turn, right?
Well, yeah, and I should move the bat. I should move.
Yeah, get
Him.
first, but that's fine.
So I'll put him with, let's see, that's a ghoul, a skeleton. All right, I'm going to put him so his advantage against the ghoul. We'll go there.
Okay.
Oh, he may not be able to do that. 30. 30, he would go here, I think. Let's see.
5. You're right.
Yeah.
As far as he can get.
That's as far as he could get.
Yep.
So,
So if he went 25 instead of 30, we'd do
mhm.
Yep.
I'll do that, and then he can use the help action instead of no help. Okay. All right. That's all I will do.
All right, this skeleton is going to continually try to attack Moses with his short sword. But he does get advantage for the flanking ghoul. And short sword attack, Moses. That did work. Okay. I wonder why it rolled different dice, but that's okay. Moses, you blocked that easily with your shield.
Yay!
Faye. She definitely is not going to use chill touch again. She's looking to see what else she could do. I think she is going to try casting Shocking Grasp. She would step up again to here, get a clear shot. Wonder if she would take out the one right in front of her, though. Bear with me. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, she still would. All right, so she's going to attack the skeleton right in front of her. And that is... Well, that's touch. She wouldn't do that. Holy shoot, Brian. No way. But she can chill touch him. That kills him. That way he doesn't get a chance to mess with Moses.
Yay.
Yay!
And she would stay right there. Bonus action. No one needs. Okay. Yep, that's good. Moses, you're up. And Faye took out the opposing force that was providing advantage to that goal. So
Yeah, so nervous callous footwork. Since the bat's on the other side, I can target him and get advantage, right?
that's correct. Yep.
Yeah, let me do that.
And that's a skeleton.
Yeah, the skeleton, yeah. I was nervous. Callous footwork, skeleton.
And they seem to be going down a little easier than some of the others. With the advantage, you hit them.
Yay.
And you see he almost knocks half his bones away from him. He's in critical condition.
And then block him with the shield.
Yeah, that might be enough to take him out. 25 does hit. And that was just enough.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. The ghoul. Okay, hold on. Let me take out that skeleton now. He's no longer there. Just a pile of bones. The ghoul that's right next to you, though, he gets to go this turn. And he tries to reach out and bite you. Okay. And you throw your shield up and put it between you and him, and he's biting. You can hear the scraping on your shield. This white dashed to that point. And this is the one. No, it's not. Okay. White 13. What do you do? 5, 10, 15 to here. Ignoring the bat. And he is going to longsword attack on you. Bear with me. Sorry.
No worries.
Yep, he is going to attack you with his longsword. But he misses. And second attack also misses. All right, this ghoul uh 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It can get to there.
Boo.
So it's squeezed between double movement. It took double movement to go between the two there. And he is going to try to bite Kiko. Kiko steps aside and swats him away. This one is using a longbow. First attack. That hits. Doing 7 points of damage. You are good on your concentration. Second attack. Flies wide. Savin, you're up. And you haven't moved this round, so you could use steady aim if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll just use that at this point.
All right, it's a bonus action, steady aim. That gives you advantage on your attack rolls.
I think I'll try to hit the white here.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. Here we go.
22 does hit.
All right. Now let's see if we can do some damage here. Oh my goodness.
3 1s turns to an 8.
Sorry. Gosh.
Horrible.
Yep. What's the odds? But anyway, he does take all that damage. All he
Oh,
puts.
my goodness. All right. I'm gonna bonus action punch myself in the face and then slap myself silly. I will end my turn.
Okay.
God, that was weak. Sorry, guys.
I think bonus action cry is really a thing.
Right. Pout. I'll bonus action pout.
Yep.
That's a good one too.
Free bonus action.
Wow. I'm gonna get a new skill called Steady Damage instead next time.
This one steps up over top of the pile of bones. Even with the difficult terrain, he's able to get there. He would target Kiko and try to bite him. It teeters over to a 19 and hits,
Beautiful.
doing 11 points of damage. Concentration is not good. Whatever you had going. Oh, that shouldn't be rolling. Gosh dang.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is bless, because I don't have a concentration spell going.
Concentration off. It's not supposed to be concentration. Gosh dang it. Hold on, I'll drop it back on you. That Avandra's concentrating on that. She's not going to fail a Constitution saving throw, and she's not even here. So why it's doing it, I don't know. And it's showing you have it on you. Anyway, I'm going to fix it here in a second. I'll have Faye put it on you again because she has bless. Bear with me. That's just stupid. Kiko, you have bless back on you now.
Cool, thank you.
And I'll leave it on Faye. So if Faye takes damage, it'll roll again. But you have it, and it's longer than 10 rounds. It's like 100. It's a lot. It's 24 hours, so it'll last. It did not drop off. Okay, I was wondering what the concentration was for. I should have checked before. In any case, go ahead. And I said go ahead, but whose turn is it? Okay, that ghoul. He did his damage, and he's done. This white has a -2. First arrow attack, longbow. 17 misses. Second attack, still at -2. Also ricochets off your armor. Cannot
Yay.
find a way through.
It is me.
This ghoul wants in on the party. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And Kiko 1 and 3. Moses 2 and 4. Why is it not targeting? There it goes. All right. So Kiko, you see him try to claw at you as he's maneuvering in there and misses. The claws scrape across your cloak without damaging it, and that ends its turn. Batty McFatty is up. Seeing lots of stuff run by him. But he's still in a position to provide flanking for Moses.
Yeah, and that's a white, so I think I'm going to leave him there.
It is. Yep.
And of course, I'm flanking him as well on a ghoul.
Correct.
All right, I'll leave the bat there.
Yeah, in hierarchy, you all know that the whites are the most powerful. The ghouls are second, but they have a secondary thing that they can do, which isn't nice. So do the whites. And then the skeletons are easy. And you may have already taken out the skeletons. I think you might have taken out all the skeletons already.
Yeah, I don't see any more.
Okay. Yep. Kiko, you're up.
Okay, I'm over here untargeting all these people that were up in my grill now. Let's see.
Yeah.
I was debating.
After you damaged them, that's why they headed your way, to be honest.
So if I cast a spell, I have disadvantage, right? If it's ranged.
If it's a ranged attack, correct. If it's a saving throw, no.
Okay. Hmm. And what did we say? Magic missile?
Hold on. Let me take that back. You're a sharpshooter and crossbow expert, right?
Yes.
Pretty sure, Kiko, you are. Didn't you take that so that way you could fire ranged at while in melee? Double checking. I believe you can.
I have crossbow expert and sharpshooter.
Correct. And one of those two, I think it's crossbow expert. Let me double check.
Yeah, that lets you fight with ranged weapons and melee, but
Being within 5 feet of hostile creatures doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. It doesn't say melee, and then it doesn't say spell or bow. It just says ranged attack. A spell is a ranged attack.
I'll take it.
No, that's by rules are written. That's people do it all the time, and that's why they do it. So because you have that feat, you are able to cast ranged spells within 5 feet, while creatures within 5 feet of you.
Okay, I'm gonna ice knife him, and Moses won't care. It won't hit him.
Actually, they hit you too, right? Or do you get to choose?
I know. Yes, it's gonna hit me too. I have something that I'm gonna try. We'll see how it works. I'm just gonna do it. It never works for me. I gotta try it.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to hit all of them if that's all except for that white down the south. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Ice knife.
I'll prep a healing.
This will be very controversial, but here we go. All right, so roll to hit. Wait, I have an inspiration. Okay.
A 22
Hit.
hits.
Okay.
Then roll the ice knife damage first.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Savin, I'm right there with you. Okay, then I got to target everybody else.
Right, all four of
And the
them.
whelp.
And I got to push this saving throw. Ice knife, save. Everybody roll low. I see some high ones, 50-50.
No, one success. Two successes, sorry.
Oh,
2 successes.
Okay.
Successes. Just like last time. Oh, and double
ooh,
successes.
nice.
Nice.
It looks like you killed 2 of them, right? No, one died. The other one's moderate.
Okay, that was still fun. Oh, I never targeted myself. I never targeted
All right, so
Moses.
Untarget
everybody.
everybody, and then just target you
Okay.
and Moses, and repush the saving throw.
Ooh. Now in the combat tracker, it shows I only had a 2 targeted.
Right, because when 2 succeeded, it drops.
Oh,
off.
gotcha. It cleared them. Okay. Okay, so now I'm targeting myself and Moses,
Right, and then push.
and
the
I'm
saving
pushing
throw.
the saving throw.
And
Ice
if you both
knife.
succeed, you don't take damage. It only rolled one saving throw. Why is that?
Oh, so Moses made it. Okay. Do I have myself targeted? Oh no, let me target myself. Okay.
Well, Moses succeeded, so only target yourself this time.
Okay. So, or I could just roll the dexterity save. Oh no, I need to do it with this
You
though.
have to have
Okay.
less and all that, yeah.
Ice knife. Saving throw. Failure.
Now you just roll the damage and it'll apply the damage.
Oh, but wait. All right, so this is what I want to see if I can do.
Okay. Absorb elements or something.
Yeah, I've got, let's see. Arcane deflection. Let me see what this says. Oh, it's not opening for me. Let me look it up real quick on D&D
Oh,
Beyond.
hold on. Yeah. It's arcane deflection.
Yeah.
Is it a spell?
No, it's a feat that I've got.
Oh, you mean a feature? Yeah. At second level, you have learned to weave your magic to fortify yourself against harm. When you are hit by an attack or you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to gain a +2 bonus to your AC against the attack, or a +4 bonus on that saving throw. So an 11 turns to a 15.
Yeah, and it's a 13.
that
So I
means
make
you're
it.
good.
Yay.
But you
All right,
used
so I
up
got to
your
check that
reaction
off.
to do it.
Okay.
Yep, that worked.
Okay, yay. That's what I was banking on for me, and I figured Moses would be just fine one way or another.
So you know, it basically gives you a +4 in your saving throw. So
Okay. All right, so I'm okay. All right, then I guess that was my attack.
right, you haven't do.
I don't want to move. I'll just stay
Yeah,
there.
you've used your reaction, but you still have a bonus action if you have anything.
So I used a spell. I don't think I have anything I can use with a bonus action, really,
Okay.
with a spell like that. So
All right. So I don't know that she could need to.
Do I
She
heal
doesn't
her?
need to move. She's going to target that ghoul out there, Burley, who is not being flanked. Actually,
Where is Faye on the map?
right behind. Oh, she's behind you on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Over here. Can you see my arrow?
Okay. Yeah, I can't see her, but yeah, that's
Right.
fine.
That's all. That's because I moved you on the side of the wall that you could see.
Perfect. Yep.
Yeah, you can see her clearly. She's 10 feet away from you, just in front of the little gate there.
Okay.
No, I think she would go after Burley. I was thinking about the one next to you, Kiko, but she would think you got him taken care of.
Yeah. Kind of yell out, Kiko's looking bad or something.
She's targeting one right next to Kiko right now. And that's gonna be a chill touch. Or is there another thing that she can do? She doesn't have any like area of effect spells or anything like that. Nope. So 16 hits. That's enough to kill it. So it doesn't have to worry about regenerating. She doesn't need to move. I thought. Hold on. Bear with me. I might retcon that. All right, that one was already dead. I forgot to remove it from the combat tracker when Kiko went. So that one didn't count. I'm going to pick another one. Sorry about that, y'all. And she's going to re-roll. Chill touch. And then here's the damage for that one. She would not have targeted a dead creature. I just missed it. Is all. That one takes 2 points of damage, and it can't regenerate. I don't think she needs to move. And Moses, you are up.
Taking that white out. Let's go.
All right, yeah, you have advantage. Don't forget to click it.
Got it.
2 14s turned to a 22 does hit.
Nice.
Can I divine smite this guy?
You
Do I
can.
call it now?
Yep, you do
Yeah.
have that ability.
So we go.
Use up one of your spell slots.
Yeah.
Click on the divine smite there. And then I think with divine smite, it doesn't undead. There's a separate.
Yeah, extra.
Or is it? I think it's already written into your.
Yeah, type undead.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
It'll automatically know.
did I click on it? And let's see.
Should have added that to your combat
Yeah.
tracker, and it did. Yep.
Yeah, it did.
And it rolled the extra die. So that was very well used. It's in critical condition at this point. And then the Divine Smite dropped off because you used it. That worked out perfectly.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, advantage. Killed. See if I can take him down.
Yeah. 14 again. That's a hit. 22. He partially resisted that, but looks like he took 2 of that.
Wow, those guys are tough.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Passing it along.
All right, this ghoul that's right in front of you no longer has flanking. He is going to... He's going to bite you.
Ooh.
Wow, really? I mean, you
This?
almost felt it,
Yeah.
but you move just right, and your armor clinks into his teeth, and he does not get through. 21. Wow.
Feel the hot breath on my neck.
Yes. Yes. And you can tell
That's
by
why I
the
like to
clothes-
nice knife him every day.
Right.
It's the only shower he gets.
All right, this one is got a longsword out, and his first attack with longsword is. Oh, hold on, let me read that real quick. I apologize, y'all, for being a dumbass. He actually has disadvantage on this roll, but he is going to take it anyway. And be glad because he dropped a 20. And this hits. So he's going to do. Oh,
Yay.
3 points of damage. Necrotic. Did I just roll the wrong damage? No, that was. Hold on. No, that's correct. Yep. So you take 3 points of necrotic damage, and you're about to do a Constitution saving throw as you feel this life force drain from you. With a 16, you succeed, and I believe that means nothing happens. But let me just double check.
Oh.
Yep. So nothing happens. So you can feel this life force drain start to pull from you as the blade enters your skin, but you are able to shrug it off with your Constitution.
Awesome.
That was on his first attack. His second attack, he swings back with his long. Oh, that's with disadvantage. Oh, nope, that one he loses it. All right, so that'll end his turn. I got to remember that he has sunlight sensitivity. He cannot. He's like a drow. He's out in the sunlight right now. He's got disadvantage on all attacks. So that's
Okay.
important. So sorry, y'all. But that's including these guys here. So I'm going to start clicking disadvantage. I should have just put grant or disadvantage on all their attacks in their combat tracker, but your illustrious DM didn't prep quite right. So longbow attack, disadvantage, Kiko. Still hits. And does. Oh. Kiko. 9 points
Ooh,
of
wait.
damage.
Let me see. Let's see.
Shield.
I'm checking actions. Spell. Mage armor, no shield. My mage armor is already in effect.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I was wondering if you had a spell. Oh, you already used
I was looking. I do carry it a lot, but I don't. I took it out. I rotated it
I
out.
didn't know whether yeah, so you couldn't have used it anyway. You used your reaction already,
And I'm looking at that arcane deflection.
which you used already. This
Well, let's see. As an attacker, when you use this feature, you can't cast spells other than cantrips until the end of your next turn. It doesn't say I can't use it again and just be limited.
it uses your reaction. You don't have another reaction to use.
Oh, we're in the gosh, we're still in the same round. Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't have a problem. So you had casted the spell first and then used your arcane deflection to deflect your own spell. So there was no issue there, but you can't cast the spell till the start of your next turn. But until then, you don't have
The end of my next turn.
Oh, it's oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so no, I can do a cantrip and I can fight with my darts, but I can't use a regular spell next turn.
Okay.
That's my penalty. All right, I guess I take the damage.
All right. And that's his first attack. So he would not target you again. He gets disadvantage on this attack. And he would, where's he at? Here. Longbow attack. And it is blocked by Moses' shield. Savin, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell these whites are bad.
Yeah. Was it Oddly or the petite one that hit Kiko?
Unforgiving attitude. This one up here. The one that just went.
Okay. I'm sorry. Was that one of the melee that got him?
No.
Okay.
This one, these two in the back are standing firing arrows.
Oh, okay. Well,
And so an
dang.
arrow hit Kiko from a distance.
Okay.
I mean, you still could hit one of them if you wanted to, and you'd have advantage, and you could get sneak attack on them because you have advantage, but you wouldn't be able to move if you took steady aim. Totally up to you.
Yeah. You know what? I think I will. I'll see if I can target him.
You can. And then if you use your bonus action for steady aim, you could get advantage on the roll, which would give you sneak attack.
Okay, I'll do that.
And 18
Wow.
hits. And roll
Barely.
your damage.
Flipping one.
19 points of damage, and he does take all that, and he's in moderate now.
Okay. If I could, keep that push. I'll just take my turn and maybe faith and get him. Like somebody singing in the background.
Yeah.
That'd be my son.
Cool.
All right. This
Does he
one-
take requests? I want to hear some Led Zeppelin.
would step over. And this ghoul is going to bite you. Oh, hold on. I'm redoing everything. I don't know what just happened. I think I accidentally had Kiko and Moses targeted. Not sure, but I'm going to re-roll now. And and that was a miss. I don't know what happened before. I had multiple people targeting. That was weird. Anyway, this white also has disadvantage. And he longbow attack. Missed. Second longbow attack. Also misses. All right, this ghoul that's flanked.
It's normally depicted as we are her brain, but we're not. We're the
Turns the
we're the
fight Moses,
we're the consciousness.
and he does a claw attack on Moses.
Consciousness behind our brain. Yeah. That's why we have like reflexes.
Also
We
missing.
automatically kind of do, you know, not paying attention. We're
Fatty
automatically-
McFatty's up.
Is that you?
Okay.
No shame there, though.
Bat, bat.
He's
No,
a
no,
plump,
no, no,
plump
no.
little brown chicken nugget.
Fatty McBatty.
So what's you?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep him, let him help, stay where he is.
Hey,
Death saving throw.
please.
Oh gosh, let's see. Maine.
You're still blessed. Oh, that was almost a 20. You succeed. That's one success.
Okay.
You should have automatically checked it off, right?
It did.
Okay, yep. It was almost a 20. Really close, too. Faye, she would target Kiko, cast a leveled spell, and yep, that's 60 feet, easily done. You get back 12 points
Wow.
of hit points.
That's good.
Plus 9?
She would definitely have something to say about that too.
Once
I
again,
don't know what.
Once again,
But there'd be
saved
some-
you.
Yeah. And of course, I'd be saying, Kiko would be saying, "This is why I stay in back. This is why I stay in back."
Right. Yeah.
Get him off of me.
So that was her action. We verify that. Healing word is a bonus action. All right. So that means she can throw a cantrip out into the field as her action. And she would do that for sure. She loves to throw those cantrips out there. And
Hit the white.
She knows the white can't be hurt with chill touch. And she wouldn't want to get up to touch it. She doesn't have any cantrips that are ranged other than chill touch. So she's going to reach out to one of the ghouls. She has no way to hit the whites, man. So, 18 hits. So it's going to take this damage. It's critical, and it can't regain hit points. And she's going to stay right where she's at so she can see the battlefield. Kiko, let me verify that. Yeah, so you are no longer unconscious, but you are still prone. You will now wake up and realize both of the ghouls kind of disengaged from you and are focusing on Moses, and they have no idea that you've waken up. But you are now in melee with those two from the ground, which means you now do impose flanking for Moses. While you were unconscious, you would not have. So that ends Faye's turn and starts Moses's turn. So Moses, you are flanking both the white 13, and ghoul
Petite.
petite. That's right.
Okay. I'm going to go after the white.
That's fine.
First.
I want to make sure
Yeah.
we're aware. That's a hit. Max damage. And
Nice.
you take out the white.
That's what we're looking for.
That's a lot of points. That was 28.
Right. Yeah, so they were pretty. They
Eight.
are pretty beefy. And there's still two of them out in the battlefield that have longbows in their hands, long swords by their side.
Well, we all get ourselves.
And then pivot and smash this guy in the face.
Make sure yep, perfect. 15 hits.
Okay. And that's my actions.
All right, this one is just going to continue. I'm going to flip a coin here. Yep. Missing. It tried to bite you and was not able to get through. This white, disadvantage, longbow attack. It's advancing too as it's shooting, not doing very well while he's doing it. Second attack, blocked by your armor, but he does advance 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets to there, and he as he's walking, he's putting his longbow away. Looks like he's getting ready to draw his longsword. Savin, you're up.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to track him
Okay.
and steady aim and all that good stuff and see
Okay,
if we can
yep,
damage
advantage.
him. If it hits, I'm going to use that Whales from the Grave and see if we can get some other damage on somebody else here.
Is that any creature you see within 30 feet of him? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. 19 hits. We're going to do your sneak attack and damage first, because Whales of Grave is extra, right?
Right. It'll be on another creature after I select him, I
that's
guess.
what I thought. Okay. A lot more damage that
Yeah,
time,
much better.
and that brought him to critical.
Okay. I'll untarget him and
He's still targeted, so don't roll. There you go. Perfect.
there we go. Let me hit the little blood button here.
Max damage. That's enough to kill him.
Good. All right. About time did something.
And he was actually up next, so he doesn't get a turn this round.
Even better. All right. I will end my turn and pass it on.
All right, this white, he still gets disadvantage because of the sunlight, even though there's nobody between him and you. And he does a longbow attack as well. Also missing, disadvantage again. Missing 2. He too starts putting his longsword away. 5. And he can get to there. It looks like he's drawing his longsword as well. This ghoul is being flanked, but he doesn't know Kiko's down. He is going to... Same thing. Right attack. Cannot get through your armor. I think that
Best
was
purchase
probably
ever.
your best purchase ever.
Yes.
All right. Fatty McFatty's turn. He's flanking no one now, but he's got a creature to his north that could potentially get. Oh, he stays in. Oh, that's perfect. I was going to say that he would be in opportunity attack, but he stayed within reach, so he does not get opportunity.
Wait, did you get 5?
I guess he might have had a reaction when the other one left his area too. I mean, he would have done 1 point of damage max, but I think he could. I don't know if he would have got an opportunity to attack or not.
Well, I don't know that any of them went by him yet. They're still rushing up to go by him.
No, but he was flanking somebody, and somebody's gone, and maybe they died.
They died. That's his spot right here.
Okay, well he'll go there. He'll help.
Okay. Kiko, you are prone but awake. And
Okay.
the indication on spells is gone because the only thing you did on your last turn was a death save.
It is illegal. Like, because if you try to kill yourself, they can, like, put you in.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do magic missile on
Answer the question.
the ghoul right just south of me there.
And I don't know why. They give a.
He is.
Is it that for
8. I was thinking like 20.
No, I want to do something different.
I'm thinking with your body fix right now.
I want to cast a spell, Unforgiving Attitude.
Okay.
I'm gonna do magic missile. I'm gonna do 2 on Unforgiving Attitude.
All right,
And then I'm
he's
up.
He's
Huh?
in critical condition. You know that.
Yeah, but still I may roll just a 1. It may not be enough, and I want him dead for sure.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send 2 to him, and then I'll send the other 2 to the ghoul right in front of me.
All right. So go ahead and target both and just roll the damage twice, and it'll do both at the same time if you want. Unless you want all the damage rolls separate. But if you target 2 at the same time, if you're going to go 2 and 2, technically you can target both and just roll the damage twice.
No, I like rolling
No,
separately.
you're-
Sorry.
I wanted to give you the option.
Okay. Let's see. Magic missile. Boop.
That killed him. Second one
Okay.
hits him again.
Right.
And
So I won't
he's
roll it
dead
because it
more.
does nothing. Okay. So he's dead, and then the other 2 are going. Trying to target this guy. There I go. I got him. Okay. So 2 more here. Okay.
And now he's critical.
Okay. All right. And I stand up if I didn't say that I didn't. I'll stand up.
All right. I'll remove prone from you.
And
And so you upcasted that, correct? So don't forget.
yes, I did it at 2nd level.
Yep. So don't forget to check off your spell slot.
Okay. And then I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And that's all.
They would. What one would she use? One is more badly damaged. $29 does hit, and it takes 4 points of damage, and it can't regain hit points now. Moses, you're up. You got one that's about dead to your north, and then the other one is freshly wounded by Faye.
Wait,
Let's
The other white got taken out.
One of them did, yes.
like this. I set up for him. I'm going to go after the pressure one first.
Confident doesn't make 2 bad people. Did you have to leave it at
Hold on.
50?
Oh yeah. That's the one.
No,
Yep.
they're gonna get.
Yep. That, you have advantage on because of
Oh, I'll take
the
it out then.
bat. So
Each.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a shower. Okay. Bye-bye.
he's moderate now.
And then I'm gonna go. Heal to the other guy.
That one you don't
But
have
I don't-
advantage on him.
I don't have advantage on him though. You see that 18 and it
18
rolls
rolled off,
over.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dice are unforgiving.
Alright.
that's why I like advantage.
Yeah. All right. The ghoul in front of you continues to slash at you,
Fuck.
and he is going to.
Go remember.
Continue with his bite. Cannot get through your armor. He's pretty mad. He's getting frustrated. He keeps getting metal. Savin, you're up.
Okay. All right. Same deal here.
Okay. Yeah, I got two ghouls that are almost not, well, the one's almost dead, the other one's moderately wounded, and then the white that's approaching, drawing his longsword.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna attack.
And he goes next. 14 misses, though.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I can't roll over a 10 tonight for some reason.
Yeah, even the bless was only a 1.
Dang it. All right, I guess that's all I can do without moving. So,
Oh, you can't move. Yep.
yep. So, hose that up. Sorry, guys.
All right, this white would approach.
That's good.
Business 2000.
Hate that.
All right, so he draws his longsword as he's approaching you, and he has disadvantage on the roll, but he's flanking with the ghoul north of you, so it's a regular straight roll. And his first attack on Moses
How do you dry out your phone, Mac?
misses. The second attack with his longsword
Misses.
also misses.
Nice.
And that ends his turn. The ghoul on the other side he is going to try to claw you. Oh, that's not going to be good.
Ouch.
Ow.
Doing 14 points of damage. And you don't feel very good as he rakes his claws through your skin. But you succeed on the saving throw. You can feel that your body was starting to stiffen up, and your constitution pushes it back, and you save yourself from paralysis.
Oh,
So all those other claw attacks that missed, you were very grateful now.
yeah.
Fatty McFatty's up, flanking one of the two ghouls. Immoral voice.
Okay, I'm debating. I kind of want to go over here with him, but then I'd get an opportunity attack and I wouldn't be able to help. So I'll just stay where I am.
Yeah, with it not being in the alley, you can't do the flyby.
Yeah, so he'll stay put. That's what he'll do.
Okay, Kiko.
I guess I'm gonna do. I'll do one magic missile at the dude in front of me, and I'm gonna do 3 at the white.
Okay.
All right.
So upcasting again, second level magic missile.
Yeah.
Does 5 points of damage.
Well, that's disappointing. I thought he was critical.
He was.
Dang.
Is.
Okay. Is okay. All right. And then the other guy gets 3.
Right, yeah, he takes that damage.
And then I guess I'm gonna move back up here.
Okay. Faye. What can she do? It's a first level spell. Yeah, that's what she'll do. Untarget that one.
I do it in Canadian Drake on a fucking internet don't think for that.
You see a blue streak of light come out from her fingers, and she tries and hits. The blue streak of light hits the white
Nice.
and stays connected to it,
Which ball?
One night.
and it takes that damage. And she is now standing there with the blue witch bolt connected to the white. And that'll end her turn. Moses, you're up.
Okay. Who am I targeting right now? Ooh, the moral voice. Yeah. Take advantage of that.
That's the one to your. No, that's the one to the east there.
Next to Patty.
Yeah.
McFatty.
Yep. And you're flanking with 2 of the 3 creatures around you right now.
Yeah.
The one to the north is more heavily damaged or more critical than the
I
other,
think
but they're all
he
not
is.
doing too well. Actually, all 3 aren't doing very well. Still active though. Nat 20.
Nice.
Picked the wrong one. Well, it gives him 4 points of damage. Did it kill him? Killed him.
Oh, it should have been double that, but I wonder why.
Yeah.
Either way, it killed him.
Yeah.
I mean, the 4 would have killed him, but it should have been 8. But I don't know why. I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me look. 4. Huh, yeah, I'm not sure.
No worries.
Moses, you're not melee anymore. Correction, Kiko, you're not in melee anymore. All right. Primary
Nice.
attack now.
Yeah. Primary attack. That was my bonus attack. This
Yep.
is the.
That's also a hit. And he's still critical, but he took that.
Wow. Okay.
He's not doing very well, though. I mean, I think before he was moderate.
And that ends my turn.
Now it's his turn, and he is going to See what he does. He is going to try to bite you. And he's not flanking.
Good job.
He's gonna kiss my shield.
Yeah, you get a lot of slobber on your shield, that's for sure. Savin, you are up, and you've got two creatures that, one looks worse. The ghoul looks worse off than the white does, but both of them are pretty nasty.
Well, I'm hoping to maybe pull a rabbit out of my hat here.
You can do it.
All right, steady aim, all that good stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to stick the white here.
You
Yes.
Damn right.
Yeah, I don't think you can
Finally.
survive this. So,
Let's hope not.
Get and do your sneak attack damage and do the roll, but tell me how you kill him.
Arrow in the eye socket.
Love it.
He didn't hesitate long on that.
Yeah, you do 31 points of damage to him. But I will tell you that you only exceeded it by 5.
Ooh, dang. Okay. I'm gonna do the.
So he still took 20 some points of damage before he died, and he was almost critical. So that tells you how many he had. So
That's a whole bunch. I'm gonna do the Wells of the Grave to the other guy.
okay,
Hopefully, it'll be enough.
is that a bonus action or
No, I get 3
uses?
for my proficiency.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. So get an untarget him because he's dead, I'll get him off the combat tracker. And then I guess the other guy gets a saving throw, or is it just straight damage? Oh, straight damage. Okay.
Yeah, straight.
Yep. Yeah, he takes that.
Oh, wait a minute. It's necrotic, isn't it?
Well, the necrotic issue was with the whites.
Okay, good. All
Yeah,
right.
so you saw her doing the necrotic to the other ones. So
Well, dang. I was hoping it was gonna be a clean sweep there, but guess not. That will be my turn.
Batty McFatty is up.
No, I only
Okay.
have 2 of those.
I guess he's good where he is,
How'd that
huh?
happen?
What happened?
I-
He's running away because he knows I'm about to ice knife again.
Wait a minute. How's there 2 of you on there? What the heck?
Duplication.
Now we have a strong party.
Right.
Oh, I don't see anything.
Really? There's 2 of you on the map. We're going to put one in front and one in rear.
There we go. Okay.
You can see now?
Yeah, I can see it
Okay,
now.
yeah. I don't know what happened. Oh my gosh. You jumped out here.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there. I mean, you just showed up out there. It's like it.
Yeah.
It's
And
weird.
then there were
Screen
2.
went dark.
Yeah, and there was 2 tokens then. I don't know. I have no idea how.
All right. Fatty McBatty's staying where he is.
Okay. What's Kiko doing? Besides huffing and puffing.
Yeah, let's see. He's banged up. Yeah, we still haven't dealt with all those chanters behind my back.
Behind you. You're 7 rounds in. But so it's, I mean, it's only been what 30 some seconds. So
Yeah. And this guy's in bad shape. So I'm not gonna do anything.
yeah, he looks like a catcher might be able to take him out. Just honestly, just by you looking at him.
I think I may work on healing. Let me see. I think I may have a
You for
healing
sure should do
potion.
that, 'cause Moses is going to go before him anyway. So you could.
And it
use
would
your
probably
action-
wouldn't matter anyway.
Right.
He won't roll.
Use your action to do a potion or anything like that as well.
Okay, I do have a potion of healing, so I'm going to reduce that to 1.
I don't think Moses will mind you taking.
I'll do the potion of healing.
Not at all.
Now. Before, maybe, but not now. A lot of blues.
I have to target myself, right?
Yeah, target yourself and then you can. Yep. Hey, you got 7 points back from that.
Okay, that's something. Okay. All right, so that's my action. Bonus action. Can I throw a dart?
No.
Okay.
That would be the attack action. That would be your primary action.
Okay.
Phase up.
Hey, what would she do? Bum, bum, bum. Yep, she would target Kiko, cast a spell. And you hear the healing come over you. And
Oh, good.
that's a leveled spell, so she can't do anything except a cantrip. And she hits. Doing 1 point of damage. And it can't regain hit points. Moses, you're up. This thing is like literally shambling right in front of you.
That's okay. Hopefully he won't be shambling much longer.
Right. A 23 does hit.
And max
Max
damage.
damage, yeah. And you easily just smash his skull in.
Okay. And then, oh, well, that's it. I can't really do that.
What's that?
I was going to do lay on hands, but I think that's as a bonus action.
Oh, I can bring the token back if you want to save him.
No, I meant on me.
Sorry. I thought you were going to save my creature.
I'm not going to save him. No.
No, laying on hands is an action.
Wait. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can't. So you guys are now technically out of combat.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean that in your next round, right out of combat, that doesn't mean you couldn't just lay on hands on your next action, which is not a problem. And you're the only one that's damaged right now.
Yeah.
And if you want, Faye would cast healing word on you as well. So that is a possibility.
Is it a cantrip for her?
No, it is a spell slot.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'd rather her save that.
Yeah, she's been using a lot of cantrips, so she used 2 of her 4 first level spells. So she still has 2 first level spell slots left, so she can do it 2 more times in battle for sure.
Yeah, I'd rather have that to do, and then I'll just do lay on hands.
Right, and then she can upcast it too, so she has 3 second level slots, so she technically can cast it 5 more times.
Yeah.
The higher level gets you 2d4 plus the 9.
Well, I could take it. I have plenty of healing potions too. I don't want to.
Right. No, you're good.
And if we're going into this room,
yeah, this was
we're not going to.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
for sure know that this was not the big bad. You're assuming that is inside this next room that you're about to go into. But
Yeah.
we are going to stop here for tonight, and you guys will start the next session as you go to approach the room.
Sweet.
You can do we'll do all the healing and stuff on the next sessions. That way we remember what we did and what we didn't do, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're going to start the next session going into that battle. You assume it's going to be a battle. We haven't played it out yet, but we'll see how that goes.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Well, that was good. Good job, guys. That was fun.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It was fun.
Thanks again
Thanks,
for
Brian.
joining me.
Yep.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Yeah.